It has been raining nonstop for a week, and I haven't really been to the garden all week because of the rain, but it's taking a little bit of a break right now. Still on and off sprinkles. We desperately needed the rain, but I would have liked to have just a couple minutes in between monsoons, but figured I need to go see if there's anything ready to harvest, and I would take you along with me. So, harvest time. Loofah gourd. All this rain is starting to make it kind of rot at the end, so even though it's not quite ripe, I'm going to bring it inside and let it dry out. Oh, same with this one. Got some sweet banana peppers. Gonna make some stuffed sweet banana peppers with those. Got a lot of jalapenos. These are jalapenos without the heat. They also really like stuffing these. Oh gosh, we got a lot coming in. That one's starting to turn purple. All right, I think I'm gonna let the rest stay on the plant a little longer. Bikinho peppers. These are mildly spicy with a smoky but fruity taste. They are also known as a little beak pepper, for obvious reasons. New Mex Easter peppers. They're normally grown as an ornamental pepper. They are pretty spicy, or at least this one is. And they don't have a very strong flavor, but they add a little bit of kick. So if you are looking to spice things up without changing the flavor, it might be a good option, but I'm probably not going to grow them again. They sure are pretty though. Cucamelons, also known as mouse melons or Mexican sour gherkins. They are a teeny tiny, tangy cucumber. And their vine can absolutely take over everything. Yeah, that's one plant. Well, it's starting to rain again, so I'm going to put you away for 2 seconds while I finish getting all the cucamelons because you're not waterproof. I'll be right back. Well, there were a lot on there, but pickle worms got to most of them, so that's all that's made it into the basket. Shockingly, we have some beans. These are Kentucky Wonder Pole beans. I thought they were done for the season. Well, I guess they kind of are done for the season. Only got 2. Have a couple Blahilde pole beans as well. Again, it's kind of surprising to find any on here. Plant's kind of scraggly, and I've let most of the leftover pods go to seed so I can save them for next year's planting. But I have a couple stragglers, might as well grab them. Again, just 2. And the most random single red swan bush bean. Yep, beans are done for the season, basically. Come on, ground cherries. I want to make more jam. These are New Hanover ground cherries. They are petering out fast. Let me see if there's any just stuck on here. Nope. Let me check the other spot I have ground cherries. Oh, there's a couple. Luckily, these keep for a really long time. I'm talking months if you keep them in the fridge. So I just collect a little bit at a time and then make big batches of jam. Already made 1 big batch. I have a bit still in the fridge and it's slowing down quickly. So hopefully I'll get enough to make another batch of jam. All this is basically leftover summer stuff, so it's petering out because it is mid-October and it's actually getting kind of chilly out. This week we had a crazy temperature switch with this rain that came in. It dropped down at 25 degrees Fahrenheit, so maybe more. It was in the mid 80s, now it's in the low 60s. I think we have a night that's going to get into the low 50s. So I'm pretty happy with what's still coming from the summer garden. Fall garden is just starting to grow in, so we'll have stuff after the summer garden is done, but I still have the front yard to look at, so let's bring these baskets to the other side of the house. Fuyujiro Asian Persimmon. I think we got one more ready. And this one's wedged in there. Come on. There we go. I have to put them in these little bags to keep the birds off of them. Works great though. Dorman red raspberries. These are one of the few varieties that do really, really well in my hot and humid climate because they are native to Australia. So they can handle the harsh climate a little bit better. A lot of varieties of raspberries are really prone to fungal issues and root rot where I am. I have a gold variety, another part of the yard that just, it struggles. I'll get a spring harvest off of it, but then the fall harvest usually is nil because the plant is so sick. But these are great. And they taste like a regular red raspberry. Until it's been a few days since I've been able to come out here by how dark some of them are. Doesn't really pick up on camera, but that's almost purple. Borderline overripe. These are the golden raspberries I was telling you about. Yeah. See, they try to set fruit and then the disease sets in. Not quite made for the south. And man, is it bare in there. A lot of the canes have died back. But that's okay. As long as I got my red raspberries, I'm happy. Well, that's not too bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse, a lot fuller baskets, honestly. But I'm still happy with what I got here. Still has some beautiful color. Thank you, garden.